Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Nazatul Afiqah and my group members are Ara, Evelyn, Netanya and Vircourney. We are from 5DLP. Today we are going to present our 5DL project for biology, which is making compost, a natural fertilizer. First, we would like to express our gratitude to the school authorities and our biology teacher, Miss Alice, who continuously gave us guidance in completing this assignment. With her guidance, we were able to finish this assignment in time. We would also like to thank our family and everyone who have directly or indirectly supported and helped us in completing this assignment. For this project, we have set few objectives and problem statements. The objectives are to prevent food wastage, to recycle food waste to produce compost, to test the effectiveness of compost. The problem statements are how to make a compost, how does compost improve sustainability, is composting effective, green technology refers to the development and application of products, equipment, and systems to preserve the environment and nature while minimizing or reducing the negative impacts of human activities. According to the National Green Technology Policy 2009, any product, equipment, or system that fulfill the criteria such as can minimize environmental degradation, has low or zero release of greenhouse gases, safe to use as well as promote healthier and better surroundings for all living things, efficient use of energy and natural resources, and encourage the usage of renewable resources can be categorized as green technology. Green technology also means practices in the community towards sustaining the environment in order to lead a better lifestyle. Since human activities aggressively destroy the environment, new technologies are needed to help us decrease the negative impacts. Thus, green technology must be implemented for the future of mankind development.
For a healthier planet, we've chosen compost as the green technology for our project. This is due to the fact that throwing organic material into the garbage is harmful to the environment. Not only is food waste a significant burden on the environment, but processing it is costly. Hence, composting is a great way to recycle the organic waste generated at home. Currently, food scraps and yard waste together make up more than 30% of what we throw away. Compost can keep these materials out of landfills where they take up space and release methane, a potent greenhouse gas. The basic ingredients for compost are soil, nitrogen, carbon, and water. An important thing to measure is the ratio of carbon and nitrogen, which is preferably 30:1. Brown materials such as dead leaves and twigs are rich in carbon, whereas green materials such as vegetable waste and food scraps are rich in nitrogen. Decomposition of the organic waste material will slow down if C to N ratios are as low as 10:1 or as high as 50:1. Furthermore, larger pieces of materials must be chopped or shredded to speed up the process. The materials and soil are mixed, and water. When the materials are completely decomposed, the compost is ready to be used. It is certain that composting brings benefit to living organisms. Composting enriches soil, helps retain moisture, as well as suppress plant diseases and pests. By composting, we are not relying on factory-made fertilizers and chemicals. Composting also encourages the production of beneficial bacteria and fungi that break down organic matter to create humus, a rich nutrient-filled material. In addition, the presence of microorganisms is vital because they aerate the soil, which speeds up the decomposting process, convert nitrogen to a usable form, and repel some plant diseases.
We should not compost pet waste as it contains parasites and bacteria that can be harmful to humans and other animals if ingested. These pathogens can find their way to our body if we use compost that contain pet waste as fertilizer on edible crops. Inorganic materials such as glossy paper also cannot be used for compost because it may contain toxic materials from the printing ink and additives that may be harmful to humans, animals, and plants. Moreover, diseased plants are harmful for compost as the disease might survive and spread to other plants if the soil does not reach a high temperature to kill the disease. This is our materials. We use food waste as our green materials. Also use brown materials, soil, and water. For our apparatus, we use handheld shovel, scissors, and container. This is our expenditure. We only use food waste and we don't spend any money for this project.
Procedure. First, cut the green and brown materials into smaller pieces. Second, mix both materials with soil. Third, add some water to moisten the soil. The last step is turn the soil every day. Our product precaution steps are wear plastic gloves when handling the compost to avoid hands being contaminated. Second, make sure to add water occasionally to ensure dampness. Third, make sure to place the compost in a warm condition. The eco-friendly concept is reuse the plastic container to plant other plants. Problems encountered and suggestions for improvement. First problem is the soil is too moist due to poor aeration. The solution is dip the compost out and turn it to incorporate more air. The second problem is the compost becomes clumpy due to compost being too wet, therefore easily stick together to form compost balls. While the solution is add more carbon-rich materials and use a shovel to break out the clump compost. The third problem is shredded pebbles and small twigs are not breaking down. Due to shredded pebble requiring at least 2 to 6 weeks to decompose, while twigs typically requiring out to 3 to 4 years to rot down and decompose. The solution is meat items like food waste that molt quickly, such as banana peels or bread, to increase the rate of decomposition. Second, break the twigs out into smaller pieces.
This is the result from our project. Our first objective is to make the compost. So after 2 weeks, the brown materials are not completely decomposed as they tend to retain their structures for longer. And as for our second objective is to test the effectiveness of the compost. The compost provides the plant with greater resistance to pests and insects, as well as suppressing disease. Compost absorbs water, keeping the plants from drying out quickly. And also, compost balances soil density that allows the plant to develop healthier roots into the soil. And as conclusion, compost is made by mixing soil with materials, namely brown material and green material. These materials contain great amount of carbon and nitrogen respectively. The ideal carbon to nitrogen ratio for composting is around 30 to 1. Excess carbon will cause the decomposition process to slow down, while excess nitrogen will produce a stinky pile. On top of that, composting can save money while reducing food waste. Compost improves sustainability by lowering greenhouse gases emissions, regenerating the soil, revitalizing water sources, and fostering food security into the future. Furthermore, Composting is an important element of sustainable solid waste management as it offers a way of processing the biodegradable waste fraction. Converting waste into compost also reduces pollution of the air, water, and soil. Composting is effective since it balances soil density, pH value, improves biodiversity, and provides the correct amount of moisture. Besides, compost contributes to healthy and resilient plant growth. There are some disadvantages, which is that your compost may become smelly due to the food waste and may attract pests such as rats or flies, but that's easily overcome by adding more brown material such as dead leaves or more twigs. And an advantage of this is that it's easily done by anyone. It's very easy to do. So this is our timeline, and this is our task schedule for our members. And this is our collaborative in the form of media and also from group chat in WhatsApp. And these are our reference sources from the internet as well as our biology textbook. That's all from us. Thank you.